When I was growing up, parents had a lot of magazines around the house, a lot of publications. I used to read all the stuff from the American Civil Liberties Union, and they had all kinds of stories about lawyers that were fighting for justice and for people's constitutional rights. And from a very early age, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. Mark McDougal and I first met around 1988. We initially worked together in the struggle to close the Trojan nuclear power plant.
We were terribly concerned that PGE was trying to do everything it could to prevent having the people of Oregon have a chance to vote on the fate of Trojan. They're obviously concerned. They've got a plant which is old and decrepit. It's a plant that's down half the time. It's down now. And I'm very glad to see that the people of Oregon are going to have a chance to make up their own minds on Trojan's fate. So we couldn't be happier.
Eventually, we helped make the difference, and Trojan was shut down 16 years before its time.
When I was young, I was growing up, I was born in '63. Towards the end of the 60s, I was at the age where I could be told stories. In the late 60s, early 70s, a tremendous amount of international rights and civil rights evolved, and they revolved around great stories of individuals who got the justice they deserved. And I would hear these stories from my father, or I'd read about what my uncle had done, and it was a wonderful sense of joy you get when justice is delivered, especially when you've heard from the beginning the bad thing that happened to this guy and how they're going to try to make it right. That's what drew me to the law. To this day, I enjoy the law, and I think it's reflected in the type of work I do for my clients.
All the time that I've been a lawyer for 30 years now, I like to think of myself as a public interest lawyer, and I don't think there's anything I've done in all that time that's been as much in the public interest as learning and working with and being a colleague here at Kafoury McDougal. I think we've always defended the interests of real people when their rights were being invaded and damaged.
All my legal career, I've had two guiding lights. One, the legal system has to be fair. It has to be fair to every person who gets involved in it. And secondly, I detest abuse of power. I joined this firm because I know the people who work here. I know that they are very good lawyers. I know that they have no fear, and I know that they are looking out for people who are abused by either the system, by a corporation, or an insurance company.
To do justice in this world, it is sometimes necessary to put aside our preconceptions and our sentimentalities and follow facts wherever they lead.
It's really important to know that you're going to have a lawyer who's willing to take a case to trial. There are many lawyers in this town that will take any offer over $100,000. They just will not risk it, because it's not just the client that's risking money at going to trial. Contingency fee lawyers are risking their fee as well. We are not afraid to leave money on the table. We've done it numerous times. We want to get for our clients what we think a case is worth, and that's a lot different than what the insurance company is willing to offer. So unless they get to what the case is worth, the case will go to trial.
Mark and I, and now with Jason, with Charlie, with Linda Williams, have got a law firm which is informal, which is fun. Anybody can call us, anybody can get an opinion on whether or not they have a case. We don't charge people to come in and talk to us. And if we take your case, we fight for it to the ends of the earth. Thanks.